You remember the equation, so it make you confused whether it is u square sin square theta or u sin theta, something like that. So instead of that one, with a normal equations of motion, you remember how to derive that one. Just for that, you have to just remember what the component of velocity, initial velocity ux, and what is uy. So what is happening along the y-axis, what is happening along the x-axis. Along the x-axis, the velocity is constant, velocity is not changing. That means acceleration is 0. So that you have to remember. Then if you take the along the y-axis, so what will happen? There is a acceleration because of acceleration due to gravity. Okay. So all those things we have discussed, and try to understand those equations, how we can derive. So in a fraction of time, you should be able to derive those equations at the moment whenever it requires. Okay. So we'll discuss more about those equations. So about the projectile. Okay. So about the projectile, so what are the things we have discussed? Suppose this is the projectile motion. If this is the initial velocity u, okay, this is what horizontal range. This is what maximum height. Okay. So this is what y-axis, and this is what x-axis. Okay. So we have discussed about the how much time will it take to reach the maximum height. So time taken to reach maximum height, time taken to reach maximum height is what? T equals to what you can say u sin theta divided by z. Okay, so this is what just time to come from here to here. Then what is the total time taken? So total time, or you can say time of flight. So we have derived the formula for that one. That is what T equals to 2 times this one, 2u sin theta divided by z. Okay. So after that, we have also discussed about the maximum height attained by or maximum vertical height. So you can say maximum height attained. Okay, attained by projectile. So that we can write it as h maximum is equals to. So how we can write? You can write it as just you can take s equals to ut plus half at square. So there you have to substitute y. So what you can write? You can write it as u square sin square theta divided by 2z. U square sin square theta divided by 2z. So we have also discussed about the horizontal range. So horizontal range means the maximum distance or the distance traveled along the x-axis. So horizontal range. So you can denote it by what you can denote it by r. Okay, so r equals to, so what we got it as say something u square sin 2 theta divided by u square sin 2 theta divided by what you can write it as z. Okay, so these are the equations which we have already derived. Just go through the equation. So let me concentrate on this horizontal range for some time. So what exactly horizontal range it is? It is the horizontal distance traveled by the projectile. Suppose you are projecting from here. Suppose you are projected from here. So it may come here. Okay. If you are giving same initial velocity, so initial velocity is same, but instead of that one, if you change the angle of projection, if you decreases, so what will happen? It may come here only. If you increase also, then also there may be possibilities like if you increase also, possibilities there it may less than the maximum horizontal distance. Okay. So then when will be the horizontal distance is maximum, or when the range is maximum? So range depends on what? Range depends on theta. Okay. So don't worry about initial velocity. Okay. So take that as a constant, or maximum how much you can give, that depends on you. The range depends on what? It depends on the angle theta. Okay. Suppose theta is if you take it as theta is 0, or instead of that one, if you take it as theta equals to say, let me take theta equals to say some 30 degree. If theta equals to 30 degree, so what will happen? So range will become, range is equals to u square sine 2 theta, means 2 into 30 degree divided by z. That is what u square sine 2 into 30 means what? It will become 60. So sine 60 is how much? Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Okay, so root 3 by 2 divided by z. So it is almost root 3 by 2 u square divided by z. Okay, so root 3 is somehow you can take approximately 1.3 or 1.414 like that. So divided by 2. So it will be a small quantity. This will become what? This will become less than this 0. Okay, so not less than 0, less than 1. Okay. So then if you take theta equals to say some 45 degree, so if theta is some 45 degree, so range is equals to u square sine 2 into 45 divided by z, so equals to u square sine 45 into 2, 45 into 2, u square sine 90 divided by z. So u square sine 90 means what? Sine 90 means 1. So u square divided by g. So this is what the maximum we can see. Then you may ask me, you take 90 degree, we'll see what will happen. So if you take 90 degree, what will happen? If theta is 90 degree, if theta equals to 90 degree, so what will happen? R equals to u square sine 2 into 90 divided by z. So r equals to, so what will happen? U square sine 180, this will become, and z. So sine 180 is over. Sine 180 is nothing but 0. So range will become 0. So that is why 90 degree means this is what the direction you are throwing a ball. If you throw at 90 degrees, so where will it go? Can you expect this ball here? No, we can't expect. So where it will come back? Again it will come back here only. Okay. So that is why the horizontal displacement is already, it is going to be 0, because when you throw at 90 degree exactly, so again it will come back to in your hand only. Okay, that means you are not displacing the ball. So that is why from the formula also we are getting range as 0. Okay, so now if you take this quantity is what? It is less than 1. So this is also what you can say some value which is less than this one. Okay. So if this is the less than 1, root 3 by 2 is less than 1, then this whole quantity will be less than u square by z. Okay. So that is why which is the maximum? This is what the maximum. This is what the maximum range. So R maximum is possible at what is that? R maximum equals to u square by z. This is possible for theta equals to 45 degree. Okay, so this is what require, or this is what physics batsman should know. It is not how much force you are applying on the ball, or how much energy you are having to hit the ball. No. Whenever sometimes you may see the well-known batsmen will just they touch the ball, so that will be you can see that will reach the ball 6. Okay, so how it can be possible? That is all depends on what angle you are giving. Okay, if you want to a ball to move for a longer distance, you have to give the angle which is nearly or equal to what? 45 degree. Okay, so if you give if the batsman gives 45 degree angle, so what will happen? So suddenly the ball can travel for a longer distance. This is what going to be a range. So what angle should be? Angle should be 45 degree. Okay, so angle should be 45 degree. So that is why if it is less than 45 degree, obviously you will get it as what? You will get it as 4. If it is more than 45 degree, then also what will happen? It may not reach this. This is not maximum range. No other angles will reach that one. So what will happen? Your ball may come here and you may get out. So person may catch your ball. Okay. So these are the things. So it is going for 4 for angle less than 45 degree. You are going to out. Okay. You are going to out for angle what? For angle more than 45 degree, and you are getting 6 for angle what? For angle 45 degree. Okay, so these are the things we should know, or batsman should know how much angle we should give. So you may ask me sometimes what will happen? Ball will reach the same range for different angles. The ball may go here like this. Okay, or it may go like this also. So it may go like this also. Then you may ask me how it can be possible, how the two angles are getting the same horizontal range. Is it possible? Is there any possibility that two angles may get the same horizontal range? So let me check that one. So if suppose if I take the, say, if this is the projectile, so if I take an angle, say 30 degree, so if I make it some angle, say 30 degree, so what will happen if I take 30 degree? So horizontal range is equals to u square sine 2 into 30 divided by what you can say divided by g. So 2 into 30 means sine 60. So sine 60 is what? Root 3 by 2 u square by z. Okay. Instead of that, let me take 60 degree angle. So let me take some 60 degree angle. I don't know whether it will come here only or not. So let me try. Okay. So this is what 60 degree angle. Okay. If I take 60 degree angle, we'll check R equals to u square sine 2 into 60 degree divided by z. U square sine 60 into 2 means 120 degree divided by z. So 120, how you can write? Can you write it as, say, u square sine 180 minus 60 divided by z. 180 minus 60 is what? Again 120. So u square equals to u square sine 180 minus 60 is again what? It is 120. So sine of 180 minus 60 is what? Can you write as sine 60 only? Sine 60 divided by z. Okay. So what will be the answer then? Again, answer is root 3 by 2. You can write u square by z. You are getting the same value. You are getting the same horizontal distance. That means this will also come here only. Okay. That means two angles are having the same horizontal range. Okay. The range is same for two angles. Then what are those angles? How we can identify what? Here it is 30. So I am saying it is 60. Can I say if it is 20, will it be a 40? No, it may not be like that. Okay, so it may not be a double of the angle. So what is the trick over here? Say, remember, if this is 30, if this is what 60, what about this angle? This is also 30 degree. So what I mean to say is, if here it is theta, okay. So what about this angle? So here also, if vertical also, if it is theta, then also we can say that they are reaching the same horizontal plane. Means the angle made with the horizontal and vertical, if those angles are same, then we can say that the range will be the same. Suppose if it is what is this angle? If this is what we can say that the theta with vertical. This is what theta with horizontal. So you can call this as theta dash. Okay, so theta dash is what? theta dash is angle with vertical, and theta is what? Angle with horizontal. Okay, suppose if your theta is what you can say, if angle theta is with horizontal, if you are getting range as some 100 meter, the same angle with vertical also give you 100 meter only. What if you want more clarity about that one? If this is say what you can say, if this is say some 40 degree, then the another ball coming for making 40 degree with this also will reach the what? Will reach the same place, or will move for the same horizontal distance. Okay, if this is 40, then what about this angle? This angle will be 90 minus 40, so this will be 50. Okay, then in general what you can say, theta and 90 minus theta have the same horizontal range. Okay, so in general I will derive that one. So we'll see that if they ask you to show that, the horizontal range is same for two different angles, then we can discuss about that one. So what you have to remember here is you have to remember when the range is maximum, for what angle it is maximum. So when we can get the two angles will give the same horizontal range. So let me prove that in general. Okay, so two angles of projection for same range. So what are those two angles? We'll see. So let me take angle theta. Okay, if I take angle theta, so what will happen? Take a small angle. If I take the angle theta, so what you can write? Range is say, what you can write the range, u square sine 2 theta divided by g. Okay, so let me take another angle, another projection angle. So this one. Okay, this is making angle theta over here with vertical. But what is angle with horizontal? Forget about this vertical. Okay, what is if this is theta? What is this angle? This will become 90 minus theta. Getting the point? If this angle is theta, this will become what? This will become 90 minus theta. So here theta is with horizontal, this theta is vertical. If this will become theta, so this will become what? This will become 90 minus theta. So another angle is what? Another angle is 90 minus theta. Okay, for angle theta, range is this one. For angle 90 minus theta, range is equals to u square sine 2 into 90 minus theta divided by z. So u square sine of, take 2 inside, so this will become 180 minus 2 theta divided by z. Range is equals to u square sine 180 minus 2 theta. Sine 180 minus theta is what? Again 180 sine theta only. So what we can write? U square sine 2 theta divided by z. So if you look at the formulas, both are same. This is what? U square sine 2 theta by z. This is also u square sine 2 theta by z. Then, so range is same for angles. Range is same for angle of projection. Angles of projection theta and 90 minus theta. Okay, so for these two angles the range is same. Suppose if I say for 20 degree range is 100 meter. For 20 degree range is 100 meter. Then again when you will get range 100 meter, for 90 minus theta also, for 90 minus 20 also range is what? 100 only. 90 minus 20 means what? For 70 degree also, range is 100 only. Getting? Are you getting what exactly it means? For theta and 90 minus theta range is same, means if for 20 degree range is 100, for 70 degree also range is what? 100. 90 minus theta. This is what theta, this is what 90 minus theta. Getting the point? That means for 20 degree, for 20 degree, if your ball is coming over here, this is what 100 meter. For 70 degree also it will come there only. 70 degree means it may go here. Okay. For 70 degree also ball will come at 100 meter only. This is what? This is 70 degree. This is what? 20. Theta 90 minus theta. Okay. Here it is 70 means with vertical how much it will be? Again 20 only. Okay. So that is what the meaning of this one. For two angles of projection, the range is same. Okay. So if they ask for say for some 10 degree, the range is say some 100 meter. Then when we will get again 100 meter, that will be 90 minus 10. That is what for 80 degree also we will get what? We will get the 100 meter only. Okay. So if it is 10 degree, if it is coming over here only, for 80 also it will come here only. Okay. So that is what the meaning of the range have. Sorry, the value of range is same for two different angles. Okay. So along with all these three, let me add one more. That is what? Angle of projection. Okay. So angle of projection. Sometimes they may ask the definition of angle of projection. Okay. So what is the angle of projection? The angle made by the projectile. So what is going here? Projectile is going. So this is what angle made by the projectile. With what? With vertical or with horizontal? With horizontal. With horizontal. Okay. So that is what we call it as the. You may mention at a point of projection, or it's okay because we will get the less or more same angles. Okay. So how we can define the angle of projection? It is the angle made. It is the angle made by projectile with horizontal at a point of here, at a point of projection. Okay. So what is the angle of projection? It is the angle made by projectile with horizontal, where at a point of projection. This is what point of projectile, or at a point of projection. Okay. So this is what we call it as the what you can say the angle of projection. Okay. If you want to write at t, you can write theta equals to what? Theta equals to, you can write it as phi y by px. Why you know? So you already know what you can say. Ux is what? U cos theta, and uy is what? U sin theta. So if this is at t, so at t equals to 0, these are the what? Divide this by this. So u sin theta by u cos theta. So this will become what? Tan theta, because u will get cancelled. So uy divided by ux. Or if you want that t time t equals to t, so what will happen? Phi x equals to what? Ux equals to u cos theta only. What about py? Py equals to you will get some different value, that is what? Uy minus zt. Okay, uy minus zt over there. So here also what you can write here, you can write it as say minus gt. You can substitute value of t over here, or simply you can say again here also tan theta equals to tan inverse of py by px. Okay, For that, what you have to do is you should be able to what you should be able to find the py or something. So don't worry about the what how to find the angle of projection, so that you can just get from the any of these equations. Okay. Suppose if they give the time of total time or time of flight, you can find theta with the help of this one. If they give horizontal range, you can find theta of this one. If they give the that is what maximum height. If they give horizontal range, so you can substitute here, then you can find the theta. So that we'll see when we solve the problems. Okay. Now if I take an example based on all these formulae, suppose say a bullet is fired. A bullet is fired with a velocity of root 3 meter per second, very less velocity. Okay. Root 3 meter per second, making an angle of 60 degree with horizontal. Okay. Then find what they will ask. They will ask all these things. What is that? You can say time of flight, then they ask you to find the maximum height attained. C, you can say they will ask you to find what horizontal range, or simply you can say range also. Okay. So all these things we have to find with the help of what the given formulas. Okay. So first I will find time of flight. Okay. So T equals to what formula we are having? We are having T equals to 2u sin theta divided by z. Yes or no? Here it is 2u sin theta by z. So 2u sin theta by z means 2 into u is what? U is root 3. They are given here. Okay. So that you have to write first. Let me write given. So what they are given? Velocity is root 3 and theta they are given 60 degree. Okay. Sine of 60 degree divided by z. Okay. A bullet is fired at 60 degree with a velocity of root 3. Simple. Okay. So now it is what we can take it as u. Okay. So now 2 into root 3. What is sine 60? Sine 60 is again root 3 by 2 divided by z. G usually what value of G is 9.8, but let me take Z equals to 10 now. Just for our calculation purpose, I will take it as 10 meter per second square. If in the question if they mention G equals to 9.8, you take it as 9.8, otherwise you can take 10. Okay. So Z I will take it as 10. So this 2 will get cancelled. So root 3 into root 3 will become 3 divided by 10. So this will be what? This will be 0.3 seconds. Okay. So this is what 0.3 seconds. So total time of flight is 0.3 seconds. Okay. So now next one, B, maximum height. So maximum height H equals to, so what formula I am having? Maximum height attained is equals to u square sin square theta. U square sin square theta divided by 2z. U square, what is u? Root 3 the square. Then sine square of 60 degree divided by 2 into 10. Okay, so root 3 the square is root 3 the square, root 3 and this one will get cancelled, this is 3. So sine 60 is what? Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2, but square is there, write square as it is. Whole divided by 2 into 10, write as it is. Okay, so this is 3. So square of root 3 is 3, square of 2 is 4 divided by 2 into 10. So what will happen? This will become 3 into 3 will be a 9, and divided by this will be what? This will become some 2 into 4 is 8, so 8 into 10. Okay, so 9 by 8 is something 1 point, so you can say 1.12, something like that. Yeah, 1.12. Okay, so next divided by 10 is this, so you can write as 0.112. 0.112, what it is, meter. Okay, so this much horizontal, sorry, maximum height it can reach for 60 degree. Okay, yeah, because velocity is very less, so it will not go much high. So next, see, that is what range they are asking. So what is the formula for range? Formula for range is u square sine 2 theta, sine 2 theta divided by g. So u square means root 3 the square, sine 2 theta, sine of 2 into 60 divided by g is 10. So root 3 the square means it is 3, sine 2 into 60 means sine 120 divided by 10. So 3 into sine 120, what I can write? Can I write as 180 minus 60? Sine 180 minus 60 divided by 10. Okay. So now 3 I will write it as it is. Sine 180 minus 60 is what? Again sine 60 divided by 10. So 3 into sine 60 is again root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 divided by 10. So here what we will get little complicated. So what it will be? It will be 3 into root 3 divided by 20 meter. Okay. 2 into root 3, 3 into root 3 divided by 20. Okay. So these are the what time of flight, maximum height and range.